Yay, Granny D. Hello. I'm going to see something here. See if I can pull up my own broadcast in YouTube. I don't know how this works. Totally still learning how to do this. So yeah, I'm still working on the technical stuff at the moment. Okay. I want to change that thumbnail too. That I need to figure out as well. Awesome. I got you. Hey, this is awesome. I can see how much of a delay it is. Sweet. All right, D. Here you go. Make you moderator. Hope you don't mind. Oh, sweet. So, yeah, I don't want to ruin my shirt, so let me get an apron on here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these. It's a lot of fun. And you know what? I didn't even bring the yarn over. So, while everyone's coming in, let me go grab those real quick. Thought I had everything. That's close though. Get my handy dandy tie wraps here. Oh, not fingering. I've kind of gotten used to using these tie wraps. Like I will use yellow if it's fingering weight. I'll use red if it's DK. I have one DK. I'm just going to only have an order for one DK, and then I'll use black for worsted. I've just kind of gotten used to it. If I run out of the black, I'll use blue for worsted as well, because sometimes there's been times I've had big orders for a lot of worsted. Hey, Jax, great to see you. Cool. Okay, so like in the description box, today I'm going to be doing, this will be Yarn is Life. This is a DK weight, and these two, as you can see, I love this cotton. And I do. I think that's probably one of the best cotton yarns that I've found. So yeah, I actually was on time pretty much. I think I might have been a minute late. So yay me! Inherited Stitches, hello and welcome. Thank you for coming in. See if everything looks okay. I do believe it does. And yeah, I use Hobby. Not sure how it's pronounced, but We Heart Yarn. I'm going to switch to my live camera because the delay is kind of throwing me off a little. Okay. So first thing first is we get our salt water and our soda ash. That is the secret ingredient to making this stuff work. Hello, Andrea, Miss Ola Joe. Thank you for coming in. Affordably Crafty. Wow, hello. So wonderful to have you here as well. So cool. Okay, that should be enough for 3. No certain amount, just enough to, get the chemicals going. I was doing a little bit more research. Keith Lewis, hello, welcome. I was doing a little bit more research the other day and was, it doesn't really seem like two saline products could make that much of a difference, but when it comes to dye, well, fiber reactive dyes, which is what I use for cotton, it really it sets it off. That's what really is the fixative for. And Miss Denisha, hello, dear. Thank you all for coming in today. In case you haven't seen the description box, I will be dyeing one hank of DK Way Yarn is Life from Z. It's Zelda NRJ 3. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. And I will be dyeing 2 worsted hanks of Karen's. And I've got this thing. Oh, there's my friend Miss Esmeralda. Thank you so much. I've got this thing for speckles here lately. I'm not sure. It's like an obsession with me now. I love speckles. I actually the hank of cotton, the cake of cotton that I made sure to have plenty of speckles in there. I've got a thing for it now. I love making, seeing, and working with speckles. So fun. Okay, well that's good and dissolved now. So look at these. And like I've said before, it doesn't necessarily have to soak. Just as long as it's good and saturated all the way through. I mean, I do give it just a little bit to do all of that. I feel like I need to move the camera just slightly because you're looking at my computer more than the yarn. Let me take care of that. Tilt you up just a tad. I was kind of trying to rush around, get everything done on time. There, that's better. Yeah. And like I said with my first one, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're Kim, right? I'm trying to remember everybody's names. I'm getting there. Affordably crafty. I know you and Ginger do your affordably geeky. That is so cool. I love watching those. I chime in every now and then, but I lurk a lot as well. Oh my. How are you healing up, Andrea? Oh, there's Kivia. How are those hooks doing for you, sweetheart? I sent her some ergonomic boy hooks I had. My husband got it for me for Christmas a couple years back, and I'm like, oh, thanks so much. And they kind of got packed away. I'm an inline girl. I'm not a yarn snob, but I am a hook snob. I can't use anything. I want to try furls because I hear they're inline, but I'm Susan Bates. That's all I can do. Hello, Debbie. Thank you for coming in. I love doing this with you guys. It's like you can see all the fun that I have. I think it's fun to just make stuff with yarn. It's fun to make yarn pretty too as well. Of course, you make the yarn pretty and then you take a break by sitting down and making something with the yarn. I'll stick this in my pocket here. Set this aside. And get some foil. I put this down so that, oh good, wonderful. Wonderful. Praise God. Okay. At 11 p.m. I'm up at that time. And wait, that's Easter. Okay, good. Okay. I have my Z jars down here. Bring those up. Can't quite see those. Let me see. Let me back. I'm sorry to keep moving the camera, but whatever angle you can see best. try to get as much in as I can without going too far away. I'll put this on the floor. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay. Racine, hello. I'm glad you could make it. So awesome. Okay. One thing else I did not do, and my sponge brushes, see them with that camera, they work better if I get them wet first. I mean, it takes forever dipping it into the dye to get it to absorb. So let me slip over here and get these wet real quick. Yeah, it makes a big difference. All right. So let me get my DK. Take it out. Get started. Now on Z's Colorway Yarn is Life, I have 3 different shades of blue, a dark, a medium, and a light. And like I've said before, I use fiber reactive dye. I almost feel like this camera needs to move slightly as well. You're seeing. There. Still working on the text. Oh, thank you so much, Leela. Welcome. Thank you. We are dyeing some cotton yarn today. I have an Etsy shop where, let's see, it's almost been a year. Was it May or June? I mean, we're getting there. Where the Lord spoke to me one day, and just out of kindness, just as a gift, told me to dye some yarn for Seta. At the time, I was just kind of, just playing around with yarn dyeing. I wasn't selling it, or, well, I mean, I think I might have had a couple of acrylics that I had for sale, but it was just mostly play, mostly fun, hobby. And I was just like, what can I dye? So he told me to dye some yarn for Seta, and trying to make this not a lengthy story. And it turned out on her end, the Lord was directing her to pursue her own colorway. Sorry, I'm not in the camera. And she just basically was looking for someone to do that colorway. And next thing you know, she gets some purple yarn in the mail, and it's just like, the Lord told me to do this for you. I named it Have a Blessed Day. And then from there on, we just started dyeing for lots of other wonderful YouTubers. And it's been so much fun. So much fun. Some of them, the Lord actually would speak to Seta or myself and tell us what colors to use, how to lay it out, and all that. And then some were actually designed by those YouTubers. But it has been a blast. Yeah, it's amazing how the Lord works. Yeah. I didn't know why I was sending her yarn. I just, just for kindness. Just no particular reason. It's one of those strange comments, isn't it? Let me go to my other. Who would like to be a moderator? I made D one when she first came in. How about old Joe? If you don't mind. Thank you, Granny D. What's up with those? I mean, you click them and, I mean, they're actually clickable. I don't know what they are. I mean, bots, obviously, but why, Yeah, it never hurts to have as many. I mean, I don't see any problem. Somebody you know and trust, just kind of like Granny's. She's got, how many do you have, Granny? Like almost everybody. And it's nice because You know, there's always going to be somebody there that if somebody catches it or doesn't catch it, somebody else will. Yeah. Yeah, it's so amazing what the Lord does if you just listen. Just don't question, just be. I mean, this channel was something I never thought in a million years I would be doing. I was mostly an observer. I just like watching it, and then the Lord told me one day, upload videos, make a separate channel because I've got my own personal channel. He said make a separate channel. He told me what to call it. He said crocheting and agreement, and I'm like, and that's based off of Matthew 18 verses 19 and 20. And I'm like, well, Lord, let me make sure that name's not taken because there's a lot of similar ones and nothing even close to it. It's like, okay, there's a confirmation for me right there if I really needed it. But yeah, it's amazing if you just listen and let them lead you. Oh, thank you, Kim. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to actually considering seeing if I can get my oldest daughter to help me read comments. My middle daughter is usually at work, but not today. She was outside doing TikToks. I like your hair. Well, hello, Daphne. Welcome. It's awesome. Yeah, of course they would. Would anyone like to see my daughter's hair? She just dyed it. Well, the pink she already had, but she added some red, and she's fresh from the shower, fresh from the dye job. So, would y'all like to see her hair? Janelle, hello from beautiful Florida. What are you painting? What am I painting?
Yes.
This is Yarn Is Life. It's a colorway from Zelda NRJ in California. Let's see the hair.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So there's two.
And this is the delayed camera. Let me go to the live one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I had to make some moderators. This is my daughter, Angel. This is my grandbaby's mommy. Isn't that pretty? This pink back here was before, and then this. I'm trying to, one of these days, I'm going to use some of my basic dye like I use on acrylic yarn. Yeah, because that stuff will dye anything. Kivia, I sent her some of my hooks. Do you remember?
You could probably move that closer.
Well, I'm trying to get as much of the yarn as I can. That's why I actually scooted it back a little because.
Can't you just raise it and scoot it forward?
Height could probably. I don't want to keep adjusting it though. Everybody will get sick and dizzy.
Then just close your eyes.
Hi, Angel. Love your hair.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's side. Well, let me add a little bit more to this light blue.
Wonder if anyone can see
Esmeralda
the kitty cat.
says pretty.
Wonder if anyone can see the kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
I know his tail's in shot, but
I don't know if you can take my name off of there or not, but he's kind of in the way.
Yeah.
He's sitting on the trash can. Janelle says, hi, Angel. Wynette. Purple, green, and gold. Ooh. Ooh.
Purple and gold is jammy.
Yeah. I do custom colorways, so, And you guys come up with such wonderful ideas. I had this one lady that lost her dog. Remember the dog?
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted a colorway to make, I forget, it might have been a shawl, with the colors of her dog. And boy, was it gorgeous. It was what the dog was like a cream color, but he had splotches of tan and beige. So that's what I did. I had I left the white the way it was, and then I would have large blotches of ivory, and then I would put like a tan color inside of those blotches. That's exactly how his pattern looked. And actually, it was really cute because when she got it in the mail, I'm not sure how old the daughter is, but she showed her the yarn and she was like, "What does this remind you of?" And she said the dog's name. I can't remember his name now, but right away. So, yeah, people come up with the most unique ideas ever. Angel, you did a beautiful job on your hair.
I'm surprised you're wearing this shirt.
Well, I have my apron on and I'm being super duper careful.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Let's Go Brandon shirt.
I feel like the dye would kind of seep through this apron because it feels kind of thin compared to what we use at work.
Let's just hope I don't make any accidents then. Also, I should have turned the ceiling fan on. Let me turn that on. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the lighting. If it does, then I'll just put it on low. I like using the ceiling fan to eliminate this kind of stuff. It dries it up. Yeah, you can't even tell it's on. Wonderful. Bump it up on high. Alrighty. Finish this side and then we will go on to speckling. I love speckling. Oh, of course. Sorry, it's sometimes I have to, sometimes I miss comments. It doesn't matter, Denny. You don't have to drop links. You're a good moderator. You've been my friend forever. Gosh, how far? I started watching Pastor Paul in 2013. When did you come over? We met at my online pastor, his chat. Yeah. Never met her, but I feel like I know her. You should be now, Denny. In fact, I didn't even start calling you Denny until you put it there in your ID. I noticed everybody else calling you that. It's shorter. Okay. I love how this turns out too. These blues. The only color I ever really have problems with is red. Not pink. Well, I mean, pink might not be quite as bright, but red, for some reason, I have trouble with red, so I usually make those extra concentrated. That sounds about right. Yeah. Pretty much since the beginning. Since I first started watching Pastor Paul. Yep. And little did I know at the time that she and I both crocheted. Oh, okay. Yeah, I miss Hagman and Hagman. All right, I'm going to take this over here to the table and lay it down, then I'll come back and we'll do some Karen. All right. Unfortunately, I will have to turn off the fan. Didn't really think about that when I turned it on, but if you speckle while the fan is on, you will end up with like streaks. The speckling will go like. It's funny. It's actually, I mean, it's something to think about doing sometime in the future because it's a nice little effect that it makes. But yeah, no air circulation. And I think I said in my last video, if I were speckling acrylic yarn and I was using basic dye, I would definitely wear my aspirator. I mean, I wear the aspirator when I'm not doing these lives, and I actually will have 3 more to do after this. But for the sake of being able to speak and you being able to hear me, we're going to leave it off this time. Yes, please, Ola Joe. I've actually already started purchasing things for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So yes, I'm very much trying to get there. I'm getting closer and closer. Just recently reached 900. All right, so let me squeeze these 2 out. Pardon me, I'll be right back. Okay, here we have 2 worsted weight cotton. And this is Keep Coming Back, which is the first of, we will actually be having a Yarn Addict collection. I can go fast, but it's so much fun. This is actually not really that slow. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but with Karen, first of all, let me go back to what I was saying. We will be having a collection. Did you get in the camera?
No.
Oh, okay.
You want me to? You need help?
Actually, it would be cool if you could grab the iPad and watch from there and help me with comments, because I miss a lot and I got to scroll back a little bit. See, Miss Ola Joe's going to push and try to get me to 1,000. I just got 900 the other day.
Can I do some coloring with you?
In April, you will.
April. What's that?
I'm not sure if Nisi, I don't think Nisi's here, is she? I have an autistic daughter, and Kirsta.
Hi.
And in April, we this was her idea too.
Autism awareness yarn.
Yes, it was her idea. She wants to do an autism awareness colorway, and she, of course, wants to be the one to dye it.
And it's going to be a limited time only.
Petra, look, Petra's here. Hello. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, such a sweetheart. Okay. So this is some coral. Oh yeah, I was saying too. Okay, first of all, I don't know if I finished. We'll be having.
There he goes again, attacking that box that baby plays with.
The cat again. Why do cats do that? I keep losing my train of thought because of something. But we'll be having a collection, a Yarn Addict collection. We're actually working on 2 more colorways right now, but this is the first of Lord only knows how many.
You're scaring me, Ollie.
You can see most of that. Okay.
So which one are you coloring?
And this is Keep Coming Back.
Nice.
You know what? I lost my train of thought again. Oh, okay. This is what I was going to say. I like, when I'm doing Karen's, I like to spread the yarn out more than I do with other yarns, because it spreads it out more and I can get the speckling in more areas. The first couple I made, it kind of like ended up having a little bit more white than I wanted, which actually you can remedy that by simply putting on heavier speckling, and it doesn't look quite as bad. Or it can be remedied with just simply spreading it out more like this. And I have found myself sometimes, oftentimes, the first color I do, I sometimes wind up doing more of that color on that side, simply because it's a blank, it's blank canvas. It's, white yarn. You don't see any other color. So then what I will do on the other side when I flip it over is I will start with the opposite. So this is just a plain coral pink and fiber reactive. But the color that I use for the teal is a combination of 2 colors. And something else I do as well, whether it's just you have custom dye yarn or you want to get your own colorway, I will grab some test yarn, usually like a 25 or a 50-gram hank, and I will make sure it gets to the color that you want it to be, even if it takes several hanks. Don't I, Petra? Yeah, and I encourage pickiness. Don't, if anybody ever wants their own colorway. Carrie? Is Carrie here? See, I missed it. Carrie's here somewhere. Hello, so glad you could make it.
How do you do that split screen thing?
That my phone is doing one.
You think you could do something like that for one of my videos?
Perhaps.
I was thinking of doing it for the mystery box video. So you're.
Oh, really? Congratulations, Debbie. Oh, yeah, I have some of that actually. Yeah. I haven't actually washed the item that I knit. I haven't even finished the item that I'm knitting with the Kool-Aid dyed yarn.
Yum, Kool-Aid yarn.
Yeah. It's that little head over there in my tub. But yeah, I was curious about how it does after being washed.
Yeah, being covered in Ollie hair.
And let's see. I think I did. Yeah, I did talk about this in my last live. I'll mention it again. Speckling kind of sneaks up on you. It's kind of like hot sauce.
Yum, I love hot sauce.
How you might at first be like, that's not enough. And then you wait a couple minutes, and if you can see some of this peach, this coral, it's not really peach, it's supposed to be coral. And it is. It's more coral than it is now when it's dry, washed and dry. But you can see how it's already gotten darker just sitting here. So it's kind of like you want to start off lighter, and then if you need to go back and fill in some areas, that's better to do it that way. It's better to have not enough and add more than to have too much.
Dang,
and then you can't do anything
You
about
talking about hot sauce is making me want to make tuna.
She puts hot sauce in her tuna.
And ranch.
And ranch. Yeah. And of course, there are the times when you accidentally might tap it a little harder than you plan, and that's just how hand dyed goes. Miscellaneous variations. All right, so now we will flip this.
Why is it so low?
Yarn Barf, hello.
Yarn Barf?
Yes. I just met you. Not really met, but as far as like subscribe, because of Ola Joe sharing you out. So I'm sorry I can't remember your name right offhand.
So a new visitor to your channel?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I love your personality.
Dang it, there's stuff there.
Well, I'm in Virginia, and it just kind of reminds me of there's such sweet people around here. I love it here. Right. Yeah. What Granny D just said.
Ooh, this also looks good. I did not know I had this.
I mean, I heat set. I mean, you do it like you would if you had regular.
I'm gonna run the can opener now, Mommy.
Except for like Granny D said, without you don't need any citric acid or vinegar to set it.
I'm gonna run the can opener now.
Oh, okay. That should be all right. So like I said, I'm starting with this color. Christy. Okay, thank you, Ola Joe. Christy. Yeah, she reminds me of some of the ladies that would be around in my area. Just the sweetest people, the ones that like, have you had enough to eat? Do you come on in, sit down, and let me get you a drink. And it might be a small town around here, but you know, when in my younger days, I wished I was elsewhere. But now that I'm getting older, I love it here.
I don't.
You will when you get older. Trust me.
I already am older.
This is a unique thing I like to do too. After I've done, emptied out, I like to just kind of I think you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of give it a pluck and see how this area is really light right here. That's something else I might try one day. Just simply like put some powder in a lid. Can you see what I'm doing? I got just using this little condiment thing. I think it put cosmetics in it for travel reasons.
What is this? What's this? It's probably dirty.
But yeah, I might one day just do that. Just put some in a lid, dump it back in, and then pluck at it like that because I love that effect. There's just so much you can do. So much. And like I said too, I hear from you guys, whether it be YouTubers or just somebody just wants their own colorway, and you guys have just the most awesome ideas. And I love helping you make those come to fruition.
He's trembling, and I'm barely tossing him with my spoon.
Trembling?
No, look.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I kind of thought, I don't know anything about your town, Dee, but just from the name, it sounds like it's a down home kind of place. The place that you're born, you might grow up and move away to, but you come back to when you're older.
One more time, Ollie.
Okay, yes, absolutely, Petra. Of course, I have all three of the fibers, the wool, the cotton, and the acrylic. And as far as the wool, I have the finger and weight now, Petra. I have my finger and weight is 70. It's either 70-30 or 75-25 wool and nylon. And I have the DK and the worsted weight of 100% superwash, and of course the other one's superwash merino as well. But I also have the DK and worsted weight of 100% superwash merino wool. I don't have any alpaca at the moment, but I do plan on getting some, especially baby alpaca. Oh my goodness, it's so soft. As far as acrylic, the only weights I have in that, as far as, I mean, I do have some bulky that I don't actually have available in my shop, but if you really want a bulky something dyed, just send me a message on Etsy and I can set you up with that. But as far as what's available in my shop to buy right now, like to just go in and get in acrylic, I have just a DK and worsted. And then in cotton, I have everything from fingering up to worsted. I have all 1, 2, 3, and 4. Really, Dee. I'm actually that's what I have some finger and weight cotton here that I use as a test because I have a lot of it. And one of these days I will do something. I'll make something with finger and weight yarn. It's on my bucket list, but I'm just intimidated by it right now. For real, 25 miles from Mayberry. Wow. Wow. My daughter, Kirsta, that was just here, and my mom are big, big Andy Griffith fans. Yeah. They'll watch it together sometimes. So cute. Seems like there was something else I was going to say, but yeah, I have lots of, that's what I was saying. Okay, sorry. I have lots of finger and weight cotton yarn that I have used in experiments, like to get the right color for people. So I was actually considering sometime soon just having a random giveaway for all of this random cotton fingering weight yarn that's sitting around here. I've got a lot of really pretty yarns, and it's just like, what am I going to do with it? You don't throw yarn away. That's a definite no-no. So it's like, well, I might as well just put it out there and see if anybody wants it. Maybe I could just do a giveaway on it or something. So Yeah, I'm definitely considering doing that. That's funny, Dee. I remember you saying that once before, probably a year or two ago, about having your kitchen table full of yarn stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Petra. Yeah, I have fingering weight now. And actually, something I was just doing the other day, I got a different base than what my previous was. Well, it's in my shop. It's under, what if we pull up whatever weight you want, all this, or the description. It's in the description in my shop what the percentages are. But I have another base I just got that I am um I'm caking it up, and then I'm putting it on the scales and I'm rehanking it. They're 100-gram hanks, and I'm rehanking it into 25s, and I'm planning on doing some sock sets. Yeah, she got the acrylic version. Yeah. Remember how I was saying, like, oh my gosh, it looks identical? And that's really hard to do, to get a cotton to look like a wool to look like an acrylic. It's virtually impossible, but that's what my goal is whenever I dye colorways for you guys. Try to get them to look alike. Let's just watch you guys for a little bit and see what y'all are talking about. Yeah. Yep, I got some sock weight. Or fingering weight. I'm sorry. You know what I mean. Oh, goodness. Yep, Kivia. I sent her some hooks. Got her hooked up, literally. Oh, well, I was gonna try to push this to an hour, but this is good. 45 minutes. And I've completed what I was planning on doing. So I guess I'll just let you guys get back to whatever it was you were doing anyways. I don't know. I have down the crotchety cloggers at 4, but I don't know if that's just I haven't, sometimes people will change, and I don't know if that's still accurate. But yes, Dee, I did get in contact with Gina. Don't want to mispronounce it. And she gave me a schedule of all the people that go live. So I've got them all in my calendar. So, oh, is it Hook Sandy? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ola Joe. All right. Well, you got a couple minutes to grab a drink, grab another skein of yarn for your project you're working on. Sometimes you got to get up and do that too. Grab a snack, and I'm not sure if I'm able to get that link, but thank you so much, Jax. I'm so glad you could come over and hang out. And I guess I will see you guys. I don't have anything to do right now other than dye some more yarn. So I guess we can go over to Hook Sandy. Alrighty. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let you go, and I hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. Thank you again for coming, and God bless you all. Goodbye.